What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I'm here tonight with the review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 6, episode number 12, titled Picture Perfect. So, without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and just jump into tonight's video. Alright, you guys, so the episode was pretty much nothing to me. So, let's start up with Brittany B. So, we see Brittany B, I guess she was leaving the studio, and when she walked outside, who was at her car? None other than Black China, looking awkward as hell. So, she's talking to Black China about the drama that happened out there in Vegas, and China is just looking like, why are you telling me this? She's like, I don't, because she was telling her about Zell in Paris. She's like, I don't know who that is. Then she talked about Little Lyrica. He'll be out. She talked about the Little Lyrica, talking about that's, China's friend. So then, she's talking about how her mom reached out to her, and her mom wants to sit down and have a conversation with her. And, she was like, China asked her, did she think that she and her mom will be able to sit down with a counselor or a therapist or anybody? She was like, I don't know. So, but then she started talking about church, sit down go to church and sit down. And she's like, that's not going to work. So then, we do see Brittany B, and she did meet up with her mama. Can we talk about Brittany B's wig and her makeup? Like, none of that shit matched up. So, she's talking to her mama, and her mom wants to work things out with her. Now, Brittany B saying, really, because the last time that I, saw you put me out your house. Her mom, however, does not remember things occurring that way, her putting her out of the house. But Brittany B says it did happen. And, they didn't get anywhere with each other. And let's talk about Brittany B walking away. Brittany B walking away, because she walked away from this, seeing crime. And then that shot of her from behind, I'm like, ooh, that is not the look. That is not the move. That is wrong on so many fucking levels. Like, I was like, shit, y'all wrong for that one. But you guys, that was pretty much it with Brittany B, so we're just gonna move on. This season is just not giving me anything at all. But we're gonna move on. All right, next, you guys, we got Yo-Yo. So Yo-Yo, it's her mom, and her youngest daughter. So they're planning her oldest daughter, Tiffany. They're planning her baby shower. Yo-Yo says that Tiffany has been in her she's in her third trimester, and she's a lot. She's mean. She's cranky. She's pretty much a B. I'm not gonna say the word, but she's not nice at all. So we do see her. She has this baby shower. She doesn't have a lot of people there, but it's Dr. Evil, it is Mickey Monday, it is Apple Watts, and it's Ray there. I don't know who told Apple to bring that money there and just start throwing the money around. I'm like, Apple, you're not at a strip club, you're not at a strip party, you're not at a strip club, but whatever. So then, Yo-Yo is talking to them about what happened out there in Vegas. And, Apple, she's still pissed off and want to fight Paris about what happened with Paris. And, Yo-Yo had to tell her, like, yo, you need to calm down. Like, yes, she might have disrespected you, but, like, what you going to do? You going to go out there and fight everybody who disrespects you? Like, just speaking some real shit to her. Because Apple was just heated, and she just really, really, really wanted to fight Paris. And I'm like, yes, Paris threw a drink on you. It wasn't right, but it wasn't that serious to want to beat the girl up. I mean, I don't like Paris, but it wasn't that deep, Apple. But yeah, like Yo-Yo had to really just break it down to, like, girl, you can't be fighting everybody. If each and every person who disrespects you, you're gonna keep fighting. You're gonna be fighting for the rest of your life, like. So you just need to let this shit go. And I agree with her. Like, let this shit go. It really wasn't that detrimental or that serious. So we're going to move on, you guys. All right. So we had this scene where we had Booby. It was Paris. It was Zell. It was Mickey Monday. It was Ray. And I don't remember who else was there. But they talking about all the things that happened out there in Vegas. Paris and Zell, and they are talking about, actually it's Paris, Zell, and Booby. So they're talking about this relationship between Teeny Fizzlepop and April. How man, we've been asking them for months what's going on between those two. Are they together? Are they not together? But now that they were in Vegas, they finally figured it out that they are in fact together with each other. I'm like, y'all needed Vegas to realize that Teeny Fizzlepop and April were in a relationship. Anybody with eyes could see that they were together, but I guess Mona says, you know what? After the 11 episodes, it is time for us to let the cat out of the bag. We've put them in, we've tired these people out long enough. Let's tell them that these two are in a relationship with each other, which we already knew that. Nobody was that stupid, but whatever. Like, and then, like I said, Paris is confused. Somebody, me and April was supposed to be cool, but April didn't tell us this. Well, that means you're not that cool if she didn't tell you. And Booby just slow and don't understand nothing. And then we got Mickey Monday. So Mickey Monday, he's sitting there and he's complaining basically about his situation. Because you remember Trisha, she had got him with someone that was going to help him with his money, but that person has not helped him with his money, and he's stuck with so many bills. And I'm like, well, what you might want to do is go out there and get yourself a job to be able to cover these bills. Like, I, I, I don't know. I don't know if y'all don't know what the concept of adulting is, but get out there and find a fucking job. So then we do see Mickey Monday. He has this scene with Trisha with her annoying ass voice. God, her voice annoys me. Her voice is worse than Lacey's from Love After Lockup. So, she starts to talk to him, and basically, she is telling him, same thing. Like, you have to be an adult, do what you got to do, get out there and get the money. Like, that ain't what I'm looking for. I'm like, well, what are you looking for? Somebody to just hand you the money and say, here you go, Mickey. Take this money, take care of your bills, you good. Is that what you're expecting? Like, I didn't understand that. Now and then he told her that he told her, and he actually told everybody else that he's having a single release party, and he invited them there. He also invited her there. He told her that Slick was gonna be there. She's like, oh, so that's a thing, huh? He's like, yeah, that's a thing. She's like, no, it's not. She's like, if I called you tonight and said I want to have sex, you would have sex with me. I'm like, but aren't you married? Her voice is grating. Seriously. But we're gonna move on, you guys. Alright, so we got Princess, Little Lyrica, and April. So those three, they are out and they're throwing axes at bullseyes. So, they're talking about their relationship issues. Little Lyrica, she's talking about because Princess asked her, so you moved out into a hotel. She says yes. And then I said, well, what about Little Ocean? And she was like, she wants Ocean to be able. They're trying to get this together where she and Clutch and Pearl spend time with him, so that way he knows that they're good. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, but all Ocean knows and does is shit and piss on himself, and when he's hungry and when he's ready to go to sleep. So you guys' relationship issues, he doesn't know shit about that. So only people you're trying to convince is yourself. So also, and she's talking about how she wants him to be raised in a two-parent household. Who cares? Whatever. So then Princess is upset about at Ray because Ray went to Vegas instead of being with her for Little Melody's birthday, which technically he was with you for her birthday, but I'm gonna chalk it up to Princess that she's probably hormonal, maybe. Cause we saw that she and Ray had a photo shoot and she was upset because Ray came in there with a red shirt on when she had for them to wear white and jeans. He was like, I got on red Versace, and they need to match my drawers. I'm like, oh my God, Ray. Are you a shirt got to match the drawers that can't nobody see but you? Cool. But we do find out that this photo shoot was actually supposed to be the reveal that Princess is pregnant with baby number two, and that's why she was so upset. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense now. Her hormones are raging at this point. But Ray Ray really should have thought about this stuff, like, because he didn't think about it until after. He's like, oh no, this was supposed to be our reveal that we're pregnant. Yeah, Ray. Be a little bit more sensitive to your wife. Find her some friends too. Mona, find her some friends, please and thank you. Moving on. All right, you guys. So we're gonna close this out with Teeny Fizzlepop in April. So the episode. Now it picked up where last week's episode left off with when Zell went into the room of Teeny Fizzlepop in April. Now that room had two beds in it, but these two are sleeping in the same bed. Now let me go back to when April was talking about, she was out with Little Lyrica and Princess. They asked her about, her sleeping in the same bed with Teeny Fizzlepop. She says, we're best friends. So, that's like if I was sleeping in bed with, any one of y'all that are I consider my best friends. I'm like, no, it does not. Nah. You full of shit because you are not, when it comes to Teeny Fizzlepop, you two are not best friends. You two are boyfriend and girlfriend because in that bed, they were talking about, um, if I like you, you like me. Yes, I like you. So where we gonna go from here? And I'm just like, oh my God. Like the whole thing for me with those two is you guys play like all season long. Actually, even before the show came out, you guys kept insisting that you guys were good friends with each other, best friends with each other, and nothing happened. But we knew something was going on, and now here we are, episode 12. You guys tell us that you guys are messing with each other. Really? So then we see Teeny Fizzlepop. So he goes and sits down with his sister because, he is still coming to grips with the passing of his grandmother, which my condolences to him on that one because I do know what that feels like to lose a grandmother. I've lost my grandmother and my mother, so I definitely understand what he's going through. I didn't really 100% feel too much empathy for him because, yes, it is sad that he lost his grandmother, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I heard this, because they were talking about, I think the grandmother had a 90th birthday party earlier in the year that he missed it because of some tour, just planning out the tour. But my thing is, in the midst of this, you still managed to spend time with April, so you couldn't muster up some kind of time to spend with your grandma. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. But, he breaks down crying. So then the sister asks him, so are you still living with mom? He says, nah. He's like, April has an open door policy for me. I'm like, that ain't the only thing that's open with April. She got an open door and open bed and open legs. But I digress. Like, and I'm like, oh, so, that whole shit about you taking your stuff out of your house and putting it into storage was bullshit. Moniece was right. Like, everything that Moniece said in that Hollywood Unlocked interview, it was like it was true because he said that, she said that he was on the run. Like, really, bruh? Y'all just want to make Moniece look bad. Like, really want to make Moniece look like the bad guy. So then we see these two. They go out to dinner, and they are still talking about. They wonder why people are so concerned about what they do. It's not the fact that people are concerned about what you do. It's the fact that you lie about it. Like when people question you about it, you say, "Oh no, we're just friends." This is a good friend of mine. That's what people are concerned about. And then the thing is, y'all have lied about it for months. So no one cares. It's just the fact that you guys lied about it so long, and it was right there in our face, and it was blatant and obvious. So then we gonna close out. So we see Zell and we see Paris. So Zell is telling Paris that he might be late on the rent because he's doing his his business stuff, and he's trying to come out with an EP. And I'm like, an EP for what? Who wants to hear that? Because let's remember that song he did with Alexa Sky, and that shit was trash. Past Zell. So, then he shows her this, I guess it was a live where he showed Paris a live with April where she was hanging out with Brittany B. He's upset because, he says Brittany B is the ops and she's hanging out with her. Are we in the third grade? Like, are you serious? You want to be mad at her because she chose to hang out with Brittany B? Like, if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. You can't tell her who she can and cannot hang out with. But now he wants to question her friendship. I'm like, okay. If you say so. And then the episode ends and we get a blast from the past. And there's none other than Tierra Murray. But you guys, that was Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. It really wasn't that good to me. Be sure to like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later.